Hello, everybody. Hi, 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 hi. It's me. I'm the voice of Raphael. If you didn't know, I am a 20-some-year-old guy living in a bad room, and this is me. This is Andrew Wincott. I'm just kidding. I'm queuing in Andrew right now, guys. Everyone ready? All right, here he is. Say hello, Andrew. How's it going?
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello to the world. It's great. It's great. I hope it is for everybody on this Saturday. Sorry about yesterday, but here we are. Um, it's 6 o'clock in the UK GMT, and I imagine it's the morning, very early morning in Australia, and it's also morning where you are, Campbell, right? Yeah.
It is true. It is 10 a.m. here. I am excited though. I got up nice and early for this stream. So I am queuing in Andrew
So
here.
am
We're going
I.
to get started. I'm just going to start it off with just like a disclaimer for everybody. You guys are amazing. Let's start with that. We got a heap of orders from you guys, and we're going to be pumping through them. Kind of like we did for Halson, Neil, and the rest of the Baldur's Gate people. We're probably going to have to split these up into multiple signings. So I think we're looking sometime next week if we can. Andrew's got to take a look in his diary, but we'll make sure. We're going to get through about like 50 some orders today, just to get Andrew's feet wet, see how he likes it. This is one of his first streams, by the way. Congrats. You guys are witnessing history right now. And then we will end the stream and we'll see if we can do something next week. So if we don't get around to your order today, do not worry. We will be getting it done soon. All right, guys. I'm going to leave Andrew to you, and I'm going to be lurking in the background. I see your comments. Nobody write anything naughty. All right. Bye-bye. Have a good day, Andrew. I will talk to you soon.
Thanks a lot, Campbell. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Don't write anything naughty. There's a challenge. Yeah, but I'd love to hear from you. So any thoughts you have, any requests, I'll see what I can do. And welcome again. I will to this signing, and I will do what I can today. Again, apologies for the delay, but lovely to have you, your virtual presence. Lovely to have you with me. Better a signing you know than a signing you don't. Okay, so right, well, we may as well get started then. Okay, so I've got a laptop here which tells me what to do and what to say. Okay. All right, so this first one is for Freya. Special day, Freya. Special day. Hope it's all going well. So let's see here. Various, look at these things. Look at these babies. So let's go silver on this. Let's go silver. Okay, just make sure I've got it right. So Freya has requested, what's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Well, there we are. So here we go. Sorry, it's all gone quiet, hasn't it? Well, it has for me. I can't really talk to you while I'm doing this because I'll probably write something that I shouldn't. And where would we be then? Okay. Slightly worried about these pens. Okay. There we go. First signing. There we are. Okay. Any comments? Right, let's go on then. I'm going to click mark complete. And now we have, this is for Ken. No special instructions. That's dangerous. We've got the right one here. This is what's being signed. There we are. So this is for Ken. Ah. No, I'm having problems with this pen, I'm afraid. That's not good. I don't know why. So this is for you, Ken. If you can see what I've written there. Because it's this one of Raphael in claw mode, it's down came the claws. There we are. Okay. How are you all doing? Everything okay? Okay. Okay, this is for, now I can't really pronounce this. This could be Dutch, but is this Steenmens? And I've been asked to write, "You're my very favorite client, little mouse." So, okay. And we're doing, yeah, okay. This one. Can I ask, Campbell? Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead. What do you need?
Where these are obviously these are personalized messages. Does everybody like their names on the, signed on the inscription?
Yeah, it's probably good to put the name on there. Usually it's like to their name and then whatever the instruction.
Okay.
We gotta. While I'm here, I can read off a few of the comments for you. Beginning of the stream, by the way, congrats from myself and everyone in the comments to your BAFTA nom, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you, everybody, for your support and your lovely comments and messages.
I'm looking at the chat. These guys are. We've drawn a really nice crowd today, Andrew. You've already earned a. A lot of these streams kind of get like group names. I think I can't remember what Howson's was, but it was just like it was like Bear Boys or something like that. I think your fans here call themselves the Mouse Army. So you got so that's your group name there.
The Mouse Army.
Yeah.
I like it.
Bear Brigade,
it's like
my bad.
Army. It's the House Army, but with mice.
Oh, they're really taking a shine to this name. All right. I'm gonna jump off the screen here in a bit. I'm gonna leave you to it. I'm just gonna keep pulling up interesting comments. By the way, guys, if you have any questions for Andrew, he's gonna be signing, so if he doesn't see them, apologies, but I'll be trying to pull them up as best as I can. But he is working hard to get those prints out, so I apologize if for some reason a question is missed because my eyes have limitations. So you guys are flooding the comments with beautiful comments. So, all right, I will see you guys in a sec. Andrew, as always, if you have any questions, let me know.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Of course.
The House of Mouse, Octavia. Thank you. Yes, indeed. The House of Mouse. As opposed to the House of, well, makes a change, doesn't it? Okay, so Steinmens? I wonder. Yeah. Oh wait. I've put numbers on the back. What is I'm putting numbers on the back. Right?
So the numbers on the back, that's for us. If you forgot to do a few, don't worry about it. We can do that when we get in there. It's nothing hugely important. This is just how, when we ship them out, that's how we know who it's going to.
How you identify.
So if you can do that for prints going forward, that would be great.
Do you have a record already of what's gone?
What do you mean? Like,
well, the ones that I've done. I've done 3.
Yes, we can go back through. We can go back through and look and see like which ones are whose.
I think one of them was 3, but I don't know which one. So
no, you're all good. Just if you can going forward, writing the numbers on the back helps us a lot, just so that we don't have to do it.
So you don't have to do it. Okay. No. Yeah. No, good call. Yeah, sorry, I hadn't paid attention to that.
No, you're good. You're good. You're doing great, by the way. Everyone's loving it.
Okay, so this is for Sean. This is for Sean, and Sean, you're number 10. Which is the right one? Yeah. Okay. So just the number goes on the back. Okay.
Yes, just the number.
Oh, okay. So Sean wants a quotation here, which we haven't had before, but I remember it. I'm sure you all do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. So there we go, Sean. Well, I've said it now, so we don't need to write it, right? Yeah. Okay. No, just kidding. Right. So, Sean. Okay. Well. Numbers gone on the back. So here we go, Sean. Am I a friend? Potentially an adversary, conceivably, but a savior? That's for certain. There he is. Wow. Okay, so this one is to Luneth and Firion. This is number 15. If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey. I could do with some wyvern whiskey right now. We've gone dark. Okay. Okay. Yeah, right. So this one is, we've got the 11 by 17 here. This is what's coming your way. This one. So, okay. 15. If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. There we go. Difficult to see now in the light, but maybe you can. Yeah, okay. Well, there it is. Here we go. 15, number 15. Okay. Okay, how are we doing? Any, what's going on up there? You like the gold? Someone says they like the gold marker. Good choice. Was just as well because the silver's packed up. So you know, well, I've got another silver actually, but so here we go. We're now. This is for Scott. This is number 18. Oh, it's another 11 by 17. Okay, 17. No, it's 18. Thank you, Scott, for the congrats. Scott wants such an eager little pup, or similar, please. Okay. 18. Let's get this right. 18. Such an eager little pup. There you go, Scott. There's even a little doodle there, but I don't know. You have to work out what it is. There it is. Could be a wolf. So, lupine. It's a good word, that, lupine. Okay. How are we doing? So, how are you doing? What's going on? What's going on out there? Okay, so that's Scott. So we now come to Amanda. Amanda, no special instructions. No special instructions, 19. Okay. This is again an 11 by 19. 11 by 7. Is it 11 by 17? The poster's getting bigger, right? Rather lovely, isn't it? So I'm going to sign this to Amanda and find something to say. What do we say? It was 19. Yes, right. So, here we go, Amanda. My, what manner of devil is this? Here we go. So has anybody got any questions or anything? I mean, I feel it's all gone quiet. I feel your presence, but
so most of the people in the comments are screaming over your voice. That's my report for you. A lot of people are fainting. A lot of people, yeah, lots of screaming in the comments.
Lots of screaming.
Yeah,
I can't
but
hear anything.
verbal. I've written screaming, as in they're excited. I think someone was asking in the comments, are you able to possibly move your camera back just a little bit, maybe like that way, just so?
Well, what I think I'll do is I'll move the light if I can, because then that would shed light on the whole thing, right? But then I've got to be able to see what I'm doing.
I think whatever you can do is fine. I think they were just asking if it's possible, but you know,
to shift the light back.
Yeah, I think the light is fine where it is. I think
we've now got.
I think the angle cuts your head off just a little bit.
I had a light which is gone, so that's probably why. That's what's happened to that. But we've now got. Is that any better?
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
The light.
Guys, just to answer a few questions here, just on Andrew's behalf, he can see your comments. The problem is you guys are flooding them in, and it's hard to keep up with that. So it's he's signing and reading at the same time, so he's not going to be able to get everything done.
Someone says, "What are my thoughts on?" Did I miss that? What are my thoughts on if Larian makes? Is that to me? What are my thoughts if Larian makes Raphael romanceable? Well, good luck. If that's what you want to do, I'd be up for anything. Well, Harlot would certainly, but you can already do that with him, I think. But it's up to Larian. They probably don't think it's advisable to romance a devil. Probably only happens, you get one chance and that's it. I don't know.
People saying, please, Larian, begging in the comments.
Please what?
Please add the option. They're in the comments begging Larian.
Oh, add the option. Not the romance question again. Ha ha ha, says Laura. Yeah, quite. Well, you know, it's always worth, as Oscar Wilde said, it's always worthwhile asking a question, though it is not always worthwhile answering one. But there we are. Yeah. So, yeah, I can answer a question. So we did Amanda, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Amanda's been signed. That's number 19. Okay, so I can try to answer this for Jackie, alias Hasina Lil Pipsqueak. No special instructions. So how does Jackie want this to be signed then? Well, both, I suppose.
Probably both, if there's room.
Jackie.
If there's no instructions, I think they just want the signature. I will warn you that the next one for Drew Ellis, Drew, you're on deck. They left you a fan message, and I'll see if we can get you to access that. If you can't do it up on here, don't worry about it. I'll let you know how to do it off stream.
Okay. So if I've written things where there are no special instructions, is that okay, or is that going to upset people?
No, that won't upset them at all. I think when people put no name and then no instructions, like it's just blank, then they truly just want the signature. That's all they want. That's the only thing. Oh, I see Drew. Drew, I see you in the comments.
Hello, Drew.
And someone asked you a question here. I put it up on screen. Can you tell us a bit about the audition process? Was there even competition for the voice of Raphael?
Well, I don't know the answer to that, whether there was competition. They were probably dispatched in the House of Hope if there was any competition. I had to do a self-tape and submit it, but I didn't know even really what was going on. It was just a game, and we had no idea what was involved here, or what it would be, what it would become. So, you know, you just throw these things out there and hope that you get something back, that someone offers you something. So, I mean, I have vague recollections of recording something and trying out a kind of voice or movement, because it was a video self-tape, as we call them. And you know, someone came back and said, "Do you want to be in it?" And then it was a question of finessing it, finding once I got to studio. But the process was just doing the recording, hoping for the best, and then great. It was an offer. It was a job, but I didn't know. I mean, this is 5 years ago, so I didn't know it was going to last this long. In the process, in the making, that it would become what it has, and also it was my first motion capture, so that was a sort of step into the unknown. I must have been aware of that, because they wouldn't have wanted it. They wouldn't have wanted it, a video audition, as it were. So that's my recollection of it.
I mean, that's pretty cool. You just get the call back, and then 5 years later, you're blowing up again. I think to a follow up with that, Jessica asked a good question. Also, the fans wanted you to know that some of your co-stars actually tried out for your role. Tim Downey and Taylor had originally proposed themselves for those roles, but moved to different ones. George Taylor being Roland, and Tim Downey, of course, being Gale. So Tim and George both tried. Go ahead.
Say again, Campbell. Sorry, I missed the last bit. I've talked. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying you topped Gale and Roland for the bit of Raphael. You beat them.
Well, you know, we're maybe could switch roles someday. How about that? Like Olivier and Gielgud switched roles in Romeo and Juliet. One was Romeo, one was Juliet. No, I don't think so. One was Romeo, one was Mercutio. And it was thought that Gielgud had all the poetry of Romeo, but Olivier had this electricity. So he was fabulous as Mercutio. This is the much more sort of visceral and unpredictable, indeed mercurial part. I played Mercutio. It's a wonderful role. He has one of the best deaths in Shakespeare. The best deaths, because there's a duel. It's a hot day. The Capulets and Montagues are feuding, and Mercutio fights Tybalt, and Romeo intervenes, trying to stop it, which unfortunately results in the death of Mercutio. Look for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man.
I think I have a personal question that I'll ask, and then I'll ask this one from Jessica that I've got up on the screen. My personal question is, so you were playing Shakespeare, just as a guy who was born in London and now remembers very little of it. Were you ever playing at the Globe at any point, or was it more local?
At the Globe, the Wanamaker Globe, and on the river, by the river.
Yes.
Strangely enough, I did a radio Shakespeare there. You might think, what are you doing in a theatre that size doing radio? Well, it was an idea for Radio 3, I think, that we would do King Lear. I mean, we had an audience there. And it was recorded. We rehearsed it as a radio play. We were on microphones and scripts, and there was an audience, but it had an amplified quality to it. But what it meant was that we could really lower our voices and play intimately. We didn't have to bark the lines, shout the lines, so they were hitting the back. And as you know, the Globe is open, so you've really got to use a lot of voice and a lot of articulation. So we didn't have to do that because we were on radio. We could be more subtle, if you like. We'd use more nuance. I mean, the performance still had to be big enough. It had to be able to be read. But it was an interesting idea. And a lot of people said afterwards, it was amazing how clear it was, the language. Because I suppose it wasn't all massively projected. We could use, as I say, nuance and subtlety. But it was, so that was at the Globe. We recorded that at the Globe.
That's incredible.
Then it went out on Radio 3. But I remember saying to Lear, to the man, the actor who played King Lear, I said, well, look, if any planes go overhead, what you could say to the audience is, don't worry, it's a Lear jet. So, yeah, he really laughed at that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really helpful. You know, yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, just shut up. Shut up. Do what you're doing, right? Blind Gloucester and leave me to carry the show. Okay? Okay. No, he was great. He was terrific. So we have done Jackie. This is Jackie, number 21. Got 21. I've written 21. There we go, Jackie. So I've got to get this right. Jackie alias Asina. Okay.
While you're writing that, just because I don't want to leave Jessica hanging, Jessica asks, can you tell us about the process when you recorded Raphael and Harlip's voice lines? Did you use some specific motivation for the different characters?
Yes, I can tell you. So, do you want me to?
Yes, I think they do.
Okay. Well, Harlip came along a little bit later when, you know, because I didn't really know. I don't know if anybody, I'm speaking just for myself, I didn't really know what the arc of the story was or what was going to be asked of me. So, you know, every session I was called in for, I might have been asked to do anything. But on this particular occasion, it was suggested. I don't think we actually got to it in the first session, so I had a bit of a warning. But there was another sort of spin, another twist. So it wasn't Raphael. It was a succubus. I'm sorry, excuse me. They said, yeah, because Raphael only likes to make love to himself. Do you have a problem with that? I said, well, throw it at me. You know, I mean, Harlip's up for anything. So, but no, it sounded an interesting spin, and we had to find a voice and physicality that worked. So he was Raphael, but he wasn't Raphael. He was Raphael Mark II or Raphael with a difference. So I had to find something that worked, and I tried to find that he was lighter, he was more camp, more insinuating, slightly more lubricious, and that was what I tried to get. So his movements were a bit kind of strange as well, but it was fun. We tried different things, and as with every stage of the process, you try things, and they tell you, because we have a director and a movement director, say, yeah, that works, or go more with that, push that further. And I remember there was one session where the movement director said something, and I said, well, I feel my movements today are quite sort of lizard-like. They're quite saurian. And he said, great, well, we'll go for that. I think he was in Vancouver or somewhere. So this winter day, I was talking to Vancouver, and we sort of went with that idea that this is Raphael. Raphael's movements were quite lizard-like, and I was asked in an interview the other day whether I felt he was feline. Well, that would be another way of looking at him, because of course down came the claws.
Yeah,
and so on. So yeah, he is a bit like he does have a feline kind of quality. But my feeling that day was that he was quite lizard-like, and we sort of pushed that. So I was encouraged to find that, and then to explore that. And then with Harlep, it was a similar thing. What movement worked? And that was really it. So you just try things in studio. You don't, you have time, but not so much time that you can, you make quick decisions. You have a couple of different passes at lines, but once you've established the voice and the movement, you're pretty much there. I mean, that goes with theatre.
Yeah.
You find a way of moving. And quite often, this doesn't apply to motion capture, but in theatre, once you get into the costume, and certainly the shoes are incredibly important for how a character moves. That sometimes opens up a whole thing. I don't know if it was the famous actor who said the character comes from the shoes, but other people would find other things. Some people work from the outside in, outward. So if there's a false nose or something, and then they work inside, and others work inside out. It's different styles. Now we're forgetting Jackie here. Asina.
I will let you get to this order. Sorry, I keep distracting.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I'm happy talking.
Lena, I will get to your question as soon as he finishes this, and then I will bug him yet again. Not to imply that you guys are bugging him.
No, bug away.
Going through all your comments right now, guys. Sorry for I too am focused here because you guys are hitting me with a lot right now. A lot of good stuff. Campbell, how are you doing today? I'm doing great, guys. You can tell from everything about me right now that I woke up maybe an hour ago, because Campbell has horrible sleep habits. Thank you for bonking me, Hydro. I appreciate it. I'm doing good, guys. Nothing. Favorite food, please, Campbell. Oh, yeah, that looks good.
I don't know if can you see that? There's a bit of light reflection.
No, that looks great. We see it loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Oh, great. There we go, Amanda. Jackie, sorry. Sorry, Jackie. Yeah, no, I have written Jackie. Don't worry. Amanda was the one before, so that's 21.
While you are working on that order, I will hit you with Lena's question. Hey, Andrew, it's the interview Lena here. Hope you're well. I have a question.
Oh, Lena, hi. Sorry.
Yeah. says, did you know everything about Raphael's story and the progress of his story in the beginning, or not so much?
About the what? The process? The what?
Did you know about Raphael's story and the progress of his story?
Not so much, I would say. I mean, you know, I would turn up for the sessions, and where I mean, the story, I mean, the story must have evolved, and there are many layers to it, and Raphael's place in it. I was aware of Raphael's place in it, but not much detail. So so you know, I just had to treat each session as a journey in itself of discovery and play the moment. That's pretty much what I did, what I felt all I could do, really. And anything I didn't know, the director could explain. And certainly the engineers. I remember Mike knew the game unbelievably well, and he was great. But there's an awful lot of what you know. There's an awful lot of detail in the game. So I needed help on that. But no, I didn't know really a great deal. I just had to take it moment by moment, scene by scene, session by session. So yeah, which made it quite exciting. I mean, that's true. I do a show in the UK. Those of you who are here, called The Archers, which is it's a continuing story. It's been running for 70 years of a rural community, 3 main farms, and we don't know what's going on from really month to month. We ask questions, we try to find out, and somebody said to me, well, isn't that difficult that you don't know where the story's going? I said, well, it's like life, really. So you can only play what you know, and that's what we do in life. But play the contradictions if you don't know, if you can't unravel them. I think it was Brecht who said that. But, you know, if there are inconsistencies or complexities, sometimes we don't know the answers. But with Raphael, it's different because I mean, who knows what he knows? Yeah. Okay, so this is for Drew. Now, what was... Yeah, that's right. So Drew says, can you please sign the quote, "Devil's in the details you see, and the details are in the fine print." Okay. See what I can do here. That one. 23.
I'm probably going to, and this is not for you, Andrew. Sorry, I'm addressing what comments here. I'm going to butcher your name. I really apologize. Is it Rile Malamaki? My producer brain can't get over how this stream could look so much more professional and engaging for the fans with just a few little changes. I do apologize. I imagine my toilet in the background is not helping with your comment there, but I will work on maybe making this a little more professional next time. Do not blame Andrew. This man is working hard. I am the one who set up the stream, so that Andrew is not at fault. You know, in fact, I'm going to shut that door now because now that's distracting me. Yeah, I know no one saw the toilet till I mentioned it, but, you know, it's... someone would have pointed it out eventually, probably Vila.
Well, it would have been noteworthy if someone were on it. But
yeah, that's a good point. If I just had one of my roommates in the back there just hanging out.
we should all be grateful for that.
Yeah, truly. I didn't start the stream like that. We're more interested in you and Andrew. I appreciate that very much. Someone brought this up earlier. Whenever you're done, someone wanted to know what your favorite sonnet was, and if you could recite it.
Oh, I'll think about that.
Give that a think. I'm looking at some of these. You guys are asking really good questions, so I apologize for not getting them right away. I will wait for Andrew to finish before I give this question to him, Asterion. But I can tell you my favorite thing about being in Vienna and how much I like the city. I remember there was a weird. You're gonna have to correct this for me because I'm definitely going to mispronounce it. It was almost like a thin rectangular cake with like a layer of like nougat on it and everything. I think it was called like Suva Janus or something like that. Andrew, I'll give you the question as well. They'd like to know, what was your favorite thing you ate while being in Vienna, and what did you like about the city?
Well, I loved being in Vienna. What was the favorite? What was it's so difficult. Was it the Cafe Havelka that did these donuts, and that was pretty amazing. I remember that. There was, of course, the famous Sachertorte, and there was I loved the bars. The bars would stay open until you left, at whatever time in the morning. There was a particular bar that did a wonderful. It's not, you don't get it very often. Liver and bacon, I seem to remember, and you're probably all going, ugh, but it was really good.
Actually, no, that sounds pretty pleasant. Actually, I kind of want to try that again.
What, liver and bacon?
Yes, there was I can't remember what it was because, again, you're obviously more well traveled in Europe than I was, but I used to be out there. There was it was kind of like a dip, and it was almost made out of like innards almost, and it tasted really good. I forgot what it was called.
Wow, a dip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't remember that. But I remember the food being, I mean, you could have great pasta there, which is not far away from Italy. I remember the food being really incredibly good in Vienna. Wait a minute! I had a memory. We went. Great barbecued. There was a barbecue place in the university area. I remember that was open. It was very warm because I was there sort of May time. When I arrived in April, there was snow on the ground. But when I left in late May, it was incredible heat, wonderful sunshine. So because there was no ocean or sea to moderate the heat, it was pretty extreme, and that was pretty amazing. And one thing I remember, I went up the Donauturm, is it the tower, which had a revolving bar, and you could see. I actually said goodbye to Vienna from up there, and a friend of mine in the show, we went up to because we'd seen all these incredible old, because the center of Vienna inside the ring is like a museum. The whole city's like a museum. But after you've experienced that, it was quite good to get an overview of it. So we loved going up this tower, which revolved, and you could just see the scene, the outside the city, and then you came back around, and then you saw the city, and you drink great beer up there. So yeah, it was slightly different. Yeah, Vienna, wonderful. Yeah. So this, I've signed this for Drew. Devil's in the details, you see, and the details are in the fine print. There he is.
Before you hit complete on that order, this is what I was warning you about the view the fan message. Do you see under mark complete? There's a little thing that says view a message from fan.
Oh yeah.
Try and click on that. See if sound comes through. Sometimes sound doesn't come through on stream, so you might have to do it off.
Okay.
time to say it, so whatever. Hi, Andrew. My name is Drew. I had a joke to say, but I don't have enough time to say it, so whatever. I just want to say thank you so much for voicing Raphael. You brought a lot of theatrics and whimsy to him for a debatably evil character, and thank you for holding this stream.
Oh, thank you.
There you go,
so
Drew.
Much. Thank you so much.
Drew was here earlier, but I think she's left at this point, or they've left at this point, unfortunately. But we will see if they come back. Drew, there you go. Yeah, Drew's in the comments. Hi, Drew. There she is.
She's still there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you for your comment. That was amazing. That was lovely. And I appreciate what you say. I appreciate your message. It was my pleasure. So right.
Well,
so case. Oh.
No, you go ahead.
This is number 27. I have a feeling I've done 27, but I'm probably imagining it.
No, I think Casey's new. I think Casey Clark, is that you? That might be them. But this next one is for Casey, number 27.
Yeah, 27. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There's Casey.
Oh, wow. Casey says you're awesome. That's so kind, Casey. Thank you.
Casey's in the comments right now, actually.
Hi, Casey. Hi. Hi. You want me to be creative or just choose something to say?
I think while you're working on Casey's there, just going to address an earlier comment. Yes, I know what happens to the Archivist. I have played Baldur's Gate many times, and it is not too far from the truth of my current job, but not with Andrew. Andrew is very lovely and very patient, unlike his character. But yeah, if anyone wants to draw fan art of me as the Archivist, I've never gotten fan art before. That would be an absolute honor. Yes, he knows. And yes, Hydra, I know that was you.
There we are. That's Casey. There we go. My, what manner of devil is this?
Oh, that looks
He is
beautiful.
looking very, very pensive.
A lot of people are asking me about this. I can't really speak to this, but Andrew, have you considered sort of a cameo option before?
Have I considered? Yes, I've considered cameo, and I've been asked many times about it, and I may still do it. I don't know, but I just haven't taken that step. I don't know what to say really. I suppose it's going to take. I feel it would take an awful long time, because I would spend a long time on each one, and it's just I have other demands on my time. But perhaps I will. Perhaps I can, just kind of not do so many. I haven't figured it out really. I thought about doing it for Valentine's, and I thought, and that was when I was in Spain. I thought, well, I'm never going to get any work done, or have a holiday if I do that then. So I just didn't, and that's been the story. Every time I've thought about it, I've backed away from it. So I'm sorry if you'd really like them. Perhaps I'm still thinking about it. I haven't ruled it out. So that's all I can really say.
I am company required to let you know that we also have a Cameo option on our store. So if you want to stick with Streamily, you can, but you can go to Cameo if you want.
Well, you have a Cameo?
We have an option, basically like a video shout out that you can put up, and right. Yeah, basically we'll just put it up in your store like a print. So if that is something you're interested, we can set that up maybe for another signing.
Well, maybe we can talk about that.
I will not pressure you on stream.
Somebody said, somebody teach him Cameo. Okay. Well, what you do is you sit in front of a camera and you read the message or do a message. Yeah. Okay. Is that right? Have I understood that right?
Yeah, I think you got it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, I've recorded audio messages many times for people in the arches, and I sort of feel if Cameo had an audio option, it wouldn't be so complicated. And then you don't have to sit in front of a camera. You can just get the lighting right, and it's just you pick up the phone and record the message. As I say, I've done that many times.
We also have that option, just saying.
Do you? Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can. All right. Well, you and I can talk.
I'm not going to do this on stream. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. The deal's being done live in front of the world. Yeah.
Guys, you're witnessing business happen right now. This is every WhatsApp call I've had with Andrew.
Let's do one now while we're waiting.
Yeah.
So that was Casey. Have I missed anything? Get creative. I was sort of. If you have a favorite line, yeah, and you're awesome. No, you're so sweet. Now, why does it say 3 next to that?
Oh, that's a heart. So it's a carrot with 3 on it, so it makes a heart.
Okay. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to say that's complete. And now we have Michaela or Mikala. Is that how you pronounce Mikala? And Mikala, so this is the 11 by 17 poster. And Mikala wants the quote, "Your flesh, my supper, your blood, my wine, your soul, my plaything." Thank you so much, she says, for bringing his character alive. Okay, wow, thank you. Okay, so this is number 29. So this is the 11 by 17. Yeah.
Absolute chills from that line delivery, by the way.
Absolute what?
Chills from that line delivery.
Oh, chills. I'm getting old. Yeah, I got goosebumps. Yeah. Yeah, 29. Yeah. Your flesh.
Casey, you're absolutely fine. This is why I'm here. What was my favorite class to play in Baldur's Gate? Same as my favorite class in D&D, Monk. I love playing Monk. Any plans for... Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Whenever you're done there, Andrew, I see someone asking, any plans for going to the Baldur's Gate 3 Orchestra in London in May?
Plans for me?
Yeah.
Well, Conversation was taking place. I don't know if it still is. The show sold out. I know that. Sold out pretty quickly.
Oh, I see.
Do you mean? Do you mean? I mean, for me to be there, or?
I think people. I mistook the question. I think people. I thought they were asking like, were you going to show up? But I'm realizing now. I think they're asking if you're going to be doing the song.
Doing the song. Well, what I would say is ask the organizers, because if you want me to be there, conversations were taking place. That's all I know, but I don't know where they are now.
Heard. You shouldn't need a ticket. No, you shouldn't.
Well, it's yeah. This is Michaela. There you go. Your flesh, my supper, your blood, my wine, your soul, my plaything. My signature, your poster. There we go. Right. And thank you so much. It was a pleasure to bring Raphael to life.
Luca, just to answer your question, yes, as soon as we end the stream, it gets saved on Streamily's YouTube, so you'll be able to catch it later.
What's that?
People are asking like if someone misses the stream, are they going to be able to watch it later, like offline? So basically, as soon as the stream ends, it's going to kind of stay archived on our YouTube channel, so people can go watch it whenever they want.
What this streaming?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm. Someone just wrote, it would be a criminal if anyone else were to sing the song. Well, I mean, Borislav, I think I don't think he's conducting, but he must have an input. In fact, I was going to get in touch with him. But all I can say is, look, if there's a clamoring out there to have me at that concert, all channels are open. All channels are open. That's all I'll say. It's not because I don't want to do it. That's all I can really say. Yeah, no, I mean, the reaction to the song has been incredible, and again, that sort of came from nowhere. I just got a call, can you sing? Would you sing? Is that okay? And I went. They sent me the music track. I don't think there was anybody singing over it, but they sent me the lyrics separately. And then I went in there and we had about an hour on the song. I worked with Borislav, who was remote. He was talking to me remotely, and we just workshopped it. We practiced it, and we had to get the timing right. And then he really focused on zeroed in on the performance. He said, yes. Now I want you to forget everything and just go for the performance. Yes, we're nearly ready to go on stage. Yes, we're nearly ready to go on stage. And I thought, wow, he really does imagine this like a musical show. And so I suddenly thought, wow, this could work as a musical. Maybe it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3 the musical. Maybe people are going to be, Say again?
No, it's just Borislav, absolute genius. I think I'll speak for every one of the fans in the comments and myself here. Because I don't know if you played the game. I'm assuming you haven't.
No, that's correct.
There's basically what happens is there's such a lead up to your character. I mean, you played it, you would know this, but when this boss fight happens where we're fighting you, the music just kicks in, and there's no other song like that in the game. And everyone, you can look up clips of everyone reacting to it. Myself and everyone was just kind of like, we were taken aback almost as we heard you monologuing. There's even like YouTubers. There's one guy who is like an opera singer who takes apart like video game. He was talking about like how incredible your delivery was, how it like breaks expectation in the music, and how Borislav like lends to that. Everyone loves you in that song, myself included.
Thank you. Yeah, I know that people have said they sort of it's so surprising, and then everybody has to stop playing and just listen because it just comes from nowhere. Yeah, I've heard people say that. And then they say, "Oh yeah, I've had the song on repeat." So it's great. I'm thrilled everybody likes it. It's an amazing song, and Borislav is a genius. Absolutely. So I was thrilled to be asked to do it and to work with him on it. So I've been incredibly lucky, really, to get to play a part like Raphael and to make him mine, if you like, because I mean anybody else playing him would have done something different, but this is my Raphael, and that's good. And the song, terrific. This is just great to be thrown these challenges. Harlot, for example. Yeah, we're going to do Harlot today. Well, what's he? Well, he's a succubus. So finding solutions, figuring things out, and having fun with it, and everybody being so creative and wanting to make this game as good as it can, and as interesting and as wild as it can be, which is constantly challenging and constantly rewarding. I'm just thrilled, and then all of your responses, it's just fabulous. I'm just delighted, and now we've got we're leading the BAFTAs with 10 nominations.
Good Lord,
which is terrific, and I'm just thrilled to be one of them. That's all I can say. I'm there, and I'm in the party, and where else would you want to be? So This is great. Really, really terrific. Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for your support.
No, of course. And huge, I'm seeing the comments now, huge congrats to you. Deserved. Just like amazing job on the nomination. I see, sadly, I can't vote.
Yeah. So you're saying, can't imagine anyone else as Raphael. Someone saying a parallel universe. Yeah, it's a parallel universe where someone else is playing Raphael, and maybe I'm playing, I don't know. I'll play one of the other parts then. No, you won't. Can't do that. So, right. So I'll do another signing. So this is the poster against us for Lexi. You can write whatever makes me happy. You can write whatever makes you happy. Oh, okay. What makes me happy?
Well, while he's writing there, I'll answer a few questions that were pointed my way. Someone asked me, Monk with race combo. If I'm playing D&D, I do a variant human all the time because I'm cheap, and I love variant humans because I'm boring. Do I play fighting games? I kind of do. I play Smash a bit, but I don't play much else. I see a few asking me about the Archivist and a bunch of other things, and I think that's some of these are great. There is a question earlier. I'll wait until you're done with that one, and then I'll ask you. Oh yeah, I should also mention what someone asked me earlier. So basically what we're going to do today, guys, is we're going to try and aim for about like 50 some orders, but I'm very much slowing down the stream. So I'm probably going to let Andrew kind of do his thing here for a bit in just a second. I was letting the audience know at the beginning of this. I'm going to reiterate it now. You guys put in a heap of orders. That is a very good problem to have, and we absolutely thank you. We're going to try and split this up into kind of different signings like we do with like Halson, Tracy, Neil especially. So we are going to probably do something next week if we can, but we're going to get his scheduling first, and we'll put it up in his shop so that you guys can see it. But yeah, more streams to come is my point. So it won't just be today.
There we go. This is for Lexi. And I've written one of my favorite quotes. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Oof. Here you go, Lexi. Beatrice, you are on deck. Well, I think, let me see something. Oh, no way. We've got a... Hi, Lexi. That was for you. Good to meet you.
Is Lexi happy with that?
Lexi's, from what I can tell, Lexi is happy with that. Lexi is actually a pretty notable streamer.
Okay.
Oh yeah, question from Brenda. Brenda, I had your question starred, so I'll ask it now. I think in other interviews you mentioned having done theater. Do you have any favorite plays or any roles you'd like to perform?
Roles I'd like to perform. Well, I wouldn't get to play Hamlet now, but I would love to have played Hamlet because it's, I don't know, it's probably the greatest play that's ever been written. Maybe King Lear is next for me, you know. It's a pretty mind-blowing play. It was either Coleridge or Lamb or something like that said it's unstageable, but I don't know. No, you can do it. But yeah, I don't know. Why would I go to Shakespeare? There are probably lots of other things. What else would I? Was my well, I love doing comedy. So maybe one of the I really enjoyed when I was doing a lot of theatre. I enjoyed doing a Neil Simon play called Lost in Yonkers, and we did it on an Edward Hopper sort of set. It was set in Yonkers, and I played a gangster in that. He was a kind of a gangster, but I just loved the timing, the lines, and having fun with that. So I really enjoyed doing comedy. And in fact, I did The Rivals, Sheridan's The Rivals in Vienna. That's what I was there to do, which we did at the English Theatre, the English-speaking theatre. And I just really loved it. Just loved that, the conversation. It's not a concept, but I loved that feeling the presence of the audience. There was one night doing Lost in Yonkers. It was a midweek show. It wasn't a weekend. There was why that night, but it felt like we were surfing the laughter. Just hearing the waves of the laughter, and it never totally died out. So just wait until you could, time the next line, and then the laughter would come back. So it just felt like surfing. It was really great. But yeah, no, I mean, I love doing Jacobean revenge plays. That was sort of how I got into where I started at university. So I love doing all those. Webster, Ford. Sorry, what were you going to say, Campbell? Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying, I think I'm pretty sure I asked this already, but I think people were asking if you could do a sonnet. Do you have any?
Yeah, the sonnet. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Well, they're extraordinary, the sonnets. But I don't know if I could recite it all, but when my love swears that she is made of truth, I do believe her, though I know she lies, that she might think me some untutored youth, unlearned in the world's false subtleties. There you go. There's the opening quatrain.
Chef's kiss.
I'll do the whole thing for you if you want. I have to look it up. I have to find it. Yeah. So I'm signing this for Beatrice. She says, "Thank you for such a breathtaking performance." Well, thank you. It was a pleasure.
Here you are, Beatrice.
So there's no special instruction here. She just says, "Thank you for Thank you for such a breathtaking performance.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I have been not answering that question. Lots of us have equated Raphael with Eric in Phantom of the Opera. How do you feel about that musical?
I don't really know the musical, I'm very sorry to say.
I haven't seen it either, so I'm not going to be helped. I'm very uncultured.
Can't really. I mean, musicals, I love the great film musicals. The Esther Rogers musicals, I love all that incredible dancing. Gene Kelly singing in the rain on film. And one of the best musicals I remember was City of Angels. Saw that a couple of times, which was like a film noir musical. But then probably many of you know that I love film noir. So seeing that on stage was a lot of fun. I remember this line because it's also about writing. I think he's a detective and a writer, and he's Stone and Stein, so it's a double thing, double part. But it was like a Bogart private detective in an office, and the voiceover, the narration went something like, "She walked into my office. She looked like she might be quite a handful, or if I played my cards right, maybe two." You know, so
that was I need to interrupt to shout out how good of an accent switch that was. That was incredible.
Oh, no, you're very kind. Yeah. Well, I played Uncle Louis in Los Yonkers, so that was sort of the, she looked like she could have been a concert violinist, but the handkerchief kept falling off her neck.
That is I can't get over that. I hear that I should know this since I was born there, but I hear that the switch to American, apparently it's like hard for a lot of British actors. That's what I heard. Or does it come naturally to you?
I've never felt I have a problem with the American accent, but then I've been brought up with a lot of American television. I don't know if that's why, but I love accents anyway. And I've been very impressed with a lot of American actors' English accents, because there was, I don't know, a while back it was very difficult. There was only Meryl Streep who did a very good English accent, but now everybody seems to do them. Gillian Anderson, we know, is bidialectal, so she sort of just switches because she was, I think, born in the States but grew up here, or vice versa. I think that's right. Yeah, I think she was born there.
I don't know what my excuse is then. I lost mine.
You were born here?
That is correct. I was born in Barnes. I moved to born in Barnes. I moved to Chiswick, and then I moved to St. John's Wood later in life, and then I moved to Chicago, and then I don't know what happened. It just left. I had a very posh accent as a kid. I was I don't know where it came from. My parents were American, so that's probably why it got lost so quick. But it was that was a weird time.
Yeah. How old were you when you went to the States?
I moved to Chicago in third grade. I stayed there until the 2008 financial crisis. Then my parents had to find a job back in England. So we moved back for 2 years, and then we moved back to Chicago. Now I moved to LA. Now I'm here. So it's a
lot of moving.
Yeah, a lot of moving. Yeah, Swampy said it best. The Chicago took over. All right. I need to stop distracting everybody. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
I'll say something about accents in a minute, but Beatrice does not say what she'd like me to write. So,
yeah, she's just saying thank you for breathtaking performance. So you can write whatever you'd like. No worries.
Okay.
I'm part of the show now. It's funny. We got a few people asking if you're going to be at MCM this May.
Working on that. Like to be there.
I think the music went away.
Yeah, I'd like to be there, but I haven't been invited.
Guys, call them, pressure them right now, get them in there.
Yeah, tell them I'm, the conversation. I'm open to having the conversation. I think my agent has reached out.
Cries in American, cries in French. I love that. All right. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna let you sign a few more autographs, and I'll pop back in when I start seeing a bunch of questions come in, or something comes up. But for right now, I'm gonna remain off camera for just a little bit. I will let you get through some of these orders, though. I don't want to hold you back anymore because I am unfortunately making this longer than it needs to be.
Beatrice, there we go.
There you go, Beatrice. All right. I might be back, guys. Don't worry about it. All right. I'm going to be lurking in the background, so I still see your comments. Behave. All right.
Oh, this one's to be made out to Raphael. Okay. And Raphael says, I have a lot of respect for your work, and not just for BG3, but with your audiobooks too. Could you please write "Oh Apple of My Eye"? I would love it. Okay. Thank you very much. The audiobooks are something else altogether. They require a great deal of energy and stamina. And concentration and preparation. There's nothing quite like them. But there's also, they sort of suit megalomaniacs because you're in control. You're doing the narration, you're doing the characters, you're doing everything, you're doing the dialogue. Yeah, you run the show. Here we are, Raphael. From one Raphael to another. Who knew? Oh, apple of my eye. So this is to Varna. This is an 11 by 17. No special instructions. No special instructions. That's very dangerous. Here we go, Varno. I've written what's better than a devil you don't know, a devil you do. What a tease. Okay. 37. Now, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Grisbeck. And the request here is watch the claw, little mouse, from Raphael. And Harlan. P.S. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. This is one of Bella's prints. So that's going to sign this one. This is number 37. GZY. There we are. Respect. Apologies if I mispronounced your name. Watch the claw, little mouse. Olivia Davis, thank you for bringing the best villain in the game to life. How charming. Please sign what's better than a devil you don't know, a devil you do. I think I can do that. This is on the 1117 print again. Thank you for that compliment. I don't think he's a villain at all, actually. I think he's misunderstood. That's my excuse anyway. Olivia, here we are. Here we go. Okay. So, Charlotte, this is another 11 by 17. I didn't know what I wanted. My friend came up with something. Charlotte, let's make a deal. You get some therapy. I get some peace. Love, Raphael. That sounds like a good deal. Wow. Charlotte, there we are. There's the deal. In gold on red. So let me know. Let me know if you want to make that deal. Okay. Ooh. I forgot the kiss, but I put it in. Okay, there you go. Can't have you going without a kiss. Maxine, thank you so much for your diabolically wonderful work as Raphael. My pleasure. I'd love it if you could sign the sassy quote and or call me Little Mouse. 2 kisses. Right, okay. Four. Here you go, Maxime. What's better than a devil you don't know, a devil you do? What to tease, little mouse. Thank you for all your lovely comments. This is to Shay, S-H-A-E. I would love the quote, tragedy, that's my bread and bloody butter. And Shay writes, thank you for your work in this game. Well, it's my pleasure. This is the 11 by 17 poster. Tragedy, that's my bread and bloody butter. There we are, Shay. There we are. Bread and bloody butter. I'm a big fan of crumpets and hot butter, or rather, hot crumpets and butter, so that the butter melts into the crumpet, into all the lovely holes, and it just becomes a glorious combination, don't you find? So there we go. With a cup of tea, of course. That's an afternoon ritual. So that's Shay. You're very welcome. Thank you for your work in this game. You're very welcome. Thank you for your lovely comments. Oh, we've got Michaela, another Michaela, is this? Or, well, the last one was Michaela, I don't know. Thank you for bringing Raphael to life. He's a fabulous villain. He's a fabulous villain to love. Thank you very much. Yes, my pleasure. Could you write the quote? And that, love, was that. Thank you. Yeah, I can write that. Thank you. Thank you for your lovely comment. And this is the poster. Villain or misunderstood? Yes, I know. It's terrible to be so misunderstood. And that love, what's that? To Michaela. Yeah, he's the villain we love to hate, or hate to love. But there we go. Here we go, Michaela. Thank you for saying that. Yes. A fabulous villain to love. This is again the poster for Sphinx. Indulge me, little mouse. Well, we all need indulging from time to time, don't we? I suppose that's my crumpets and butter, isn't it? It's a bit of indulgence. Somebody said, yeah, but it's not very good for you, is it? I said, well, it tastes good. Is it good for you? No, it tastes good. Cup of tea in the afternoon is a great English ritual, but I drink coffee in the mornings. I have to have coffee in the mornings, and I make coffee in one of those Italian-style stovetop espresso machines, para la estufa in Espanol, because you get the steam draws the maximum strength out of the coffee. And I warm milk. I have warm milk in there. It's about usually half and half. But hot milk, yeah. But why am I telling you that? Don't know, because you're not telling me not to. Maybe you are. Yeah, shut up about the coffee. Yes, that is such a delicious way to make coffee. It's so good. Swampy, yeah, absolutely. Espresso is fantastic. Yes. Is that Samantha? Yes, it certainly is. I have that in the evenings sometimes, after a meal. Or, if I'm in Spain, a carajillo. Anybody know what a carajillo is? I've been sipping on coffee the entire stream, Susanna. Wow, okay. You're racing then. That could be morning there where you are. It could be evening, who knows? You could be struggling to stay awake and need the coffee. So I have to concentrate here. 48. This is the Sphinx, yes. Yes, this is the Sphinx. Yes, right. Okay. Here we go, Sphinx. Indulge me, little mouse. Here we go. Well, we're sort of getting through them slowly but surely, I think. Do we know what a carajillo is? No, nobody cares. It's so, chasing the echoes. I can picture Raphael sipping on strong espresso. The stronger, the better. A carajillo is yeah, it's branded. It's branded in the espresso. So this is to Mercury Gin. So we've moved from brandy to gin, Mercury gin, right from the devil you know, please. Well, what's better? Mercury gin. From the devil you know. There we go. There he is. Very pensive in that great picture. What's better? Little mouse. And the devil you know. Yes, right. Okay, so that's that. Yes, and next up, poster again to Charlie. Charlie says, gosh, love what you did with Raphael and Harlot. What they did with each other. Or don't. Love it if you could write something vaguely threatening, but like in a cute way. Danger cute. Okay. Right, okay, Charlie. Danger cute. Everything's kind of danger cute, isn't it? Andrew's not behaving, says Hydropyro. Ha ha ha. Well, that's not what I'm here to do. I would have I'd have worn a tie if I'd known we were being respectable. $53, okay. Okay, Charlie. Charlie, here we go. Down came the claws, and that, love, was that. It's kind of... I hope that hits the mark. Right. This is for Chloe, and Chloe says, could you possibly put your favorite Raphael quote? Ooh. Wow. It's cool to know what my favorite quote is. My, what manner of place is this? What manner of streaming is this? Okay, Chloe. That probably is my favorite quotation. What's better than a devil you don't know? There we are. There we go, Chloe. Okay, so this is to favourite little mouse, Octavia. Hello, Octavia. It won't be long before I come knocking at your door. Yeah. Thank you. I'm so glad you're doing the signing. Well, it's a pleasure, Octavia. You are number 55. Here we are, Octavia. Favorite little mouse, Octavia. It won't be long before I come knocking at your door. You better not open it, not answer it. There we go. So thank you, Octavia. Happy to be doing the signing. Yeah. Okay. Kaya. Number 60. Could you write one of my favorite Raphael lines? I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. Yes. Rather good. Rather good. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. Kaya, here we are. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. Great, okay. What fun. What fun. Are we having fun? So now we have Katie. Please add a romance-ish Raphael quote and maybe a little doodle. Thank you, Andrew. And thank you for your amazing performance. Thank you, Katie. Thank you for your kind words. A romance-ish Raphael quote. Here we are, Katie. And I've said, I've grown quite fond of you in my way. Which is very true. Okay. This is to Jay, and Jay says special instructions, none. Okay. Bella's portrait, 65. There we go, Jay. I've written my favorite quote. There we go. And this is to Melanie, the poster. No special instructions. None. None. Yeah, the gold pen's working, right? Swimpus isn't glad he was forced to go with the gold pen. There we go, Melanie. My favorite quote, there we go. Millie says, just have fun with it. Wow. Well, I don't know. Don't know what you're asking. There we go, Millie. What's better than a devil you don't know? I think we know the answer to that. Sebastian, one might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out. Or something nice from Raphael if it won't fit. Sinus Raphael and you. Yeah, okay. Okay, Sebastian, I'll do that. Yep. Been doing that, so that's okay. Yeah, I can get that in, I think. Won't be much of the poster left, but I can get it in. No, you're fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out. And I signed it from those two guys. You know, Raphael and that other guy. Not Harlow. No, not him. No, he wanted to get in on it, but Raphael said not this time. It's not that kind of a show. It's not that kind of a party. Go make the coffee. Yeah. I'll be there when it runs out. Yeah. 74. Okay. Someone says poor Harlop. he had it coming. So this is for Moon. Our Moon, hello again from Montana. Could you include some encouragement about investing in one's goals? No worries if nothing comes to mind. There's a challenge. Investing in one's goals. Imagine the poster. Yeah.
Hey, Andrew, I'm just checking in here with you, just making sure you're good.
Hi, Campbell. Yeah.
You've been going on for roughly almost 2.5 hours now. Do you want to take like 10-minute break or something? I can interact with the chat for a little bit, and then we can have you back after this one.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. People are rushing to Harlot's defense. I was only kidding.
I see that.
It's all right. He didn't really have it coming. Well, he did, because it's like that. But he enjoys that sort of thing. So,
I'm in agreement that he had it coming, but that's just me.
No, he's fine with it. Don't worry. I was just kidding. Yeah. Good. Okay, so we'll take 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead. I'll handle chat for right now, and then you do what you need to. I'll take you off screen for a bit, and you just let me know when you're good.
Okay. Someone says, honestly, Harlot would enjoy it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Gotta go with the flow with these things, right? Okay, so we'll see you in 10 minutes, right? Something like that.
Of course. Yeah, that would be perfect. All right.
Okay, brilliant.
All right. I hope you guys are ready. You're dealing with me for 10 minutes. So bring on all of the, I'm sure everyone is interested in me and not in Andrew. I think everyone came here for me low key. So I'm here to answer all of your burning questions that I'm sure you have. Hi everybody. This is my streamer moment. It's Mr. Archivist. Nice to meet everybody. Right in the middle. Twitter handle, yes. You know what? I'll give you that because I heard someone was making a doodle, and I am interested in seeing that. So let me. Believe it or not, this is my job, but this is kind of honestly my first time like interacting with chat and actually doing like a stream. So this is a new experience for me. I have to look up my own handle because I don't use my Twitter a lot. What is it? All right, it's at Our Soup is Broken. If you guys want to drop that doodle there, I'd love to take a look. Or if you just want to follow. If you have questions about Streamily and things like that, I will do my best job to answer them, but you have a better chance asking customer support because that is their job. Or I'll go ahead and post it in chat for you. I am famous now. It's great. I got 200 people watching me. This is a new experience for me. That's true. The Mouse Army is the best chat so far. Don't tell Housen or any of the others. I hope so. I hope I do. Mr. Archivist, do you have any pets? No, I do not. I wish I did. I would love a cat. I love cats, but I'm not in a position right now. Because this apartment, I don't know if you can tell, but this apartment isn't the best. So I would like, if I am getting a cat, I want to make sure that it's in an environment that's good for it. I like animals with boundaries. I like dogs, but I'm not. I don't know if I'd get it. It'd be a lot. Serena, I'm so tired. 8 hours of work today really shows. I know how you feel, Asterian. We have 6 cats, 3 birds, and a horse. I feel, is that a reference or is that true? I have 4 dogs. Jesus, Alyssa. Mice. Yeah, I could do mice. we're behaving well. Yes, you guys are behaving well. I'm playing into the bit. Don't worry, you guys are great. Raphael is a cat person. He absolutely is. A very old dog. I have a snake. You guys is coming. All right. What is my favorite breed of cat? Also, thank you for my compliment on my Twitter name. My favorite breed of cat used to be Ragamuffin, and I think that might have changed now. Ragamuffin, Bombay. I do just love short hairs, but I like a black cat. I love black cats and I love Sphinxes. Sphinx cats are great. Camel's not that bad. I have my dogs and they're chaotic in a good way. I'm sure, but you got to find like the right dogs, and it's just like, again, this is not ideal for a dog. I used to keep mice. The answer is orange. Orange is also good. You're true. That's very true. What do I like about Raphael? I loved the song, and I love his cool and calculated demeanor. I was hiding it pretty well when I was talking to Andrew for the first time, but my knees were buckling because I was just excited. Super chatty Bombay. Yes, I miss having cats. My girlfriend has a cat, and I love her cat. Her name is Lilith. Chihuahuas are the correct breed. Incorrect. Character's really wonderful. Did the whole game? Absolutely. Cool, very awesome presence throughout the game that I think you are. Thank you very much. I am in a non-problematic way. Yes, I disagree heavily with some of those Norse pagans. But yes, that's an altar, and there's another one behind it. Yes, I will. Thank you. Yes, as do I. That's you can see her statue there. Moonvald. I'm addressing you there. I try not to keep too many bouts of silence here. How's my toilet? My toilet is good. It's probably the cleanest thing in that bathroom. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm jealous. Yeah, I need a deer skull. Have I taken a deal with Raphael? I don't know what he'd offer me, honestly. I'd love to, but tell it hi from us. I'll let him know. Zodiac, Scorpio Sun. Oh God, what is it? My girlfriend taught me all this. Scorpio Sun, Leo Moon, Sag Rising. Where am I from? I'm from London originally, and then I moved to Chicago. So I like to say I'm from Chicago. It's really cool, Norshad. I will have to go if I ever go back. Stealing my last name is your first. Yeah, well, you're forgiven for stealing my first name as your last. So, hello, fellow Sag Rising. Hello. Favorite Baldur's Gate 3 romance, Karlach. My girlfriend's is Astarion. And the live stream signed posters will be available again. Thank you. The live stream posters are probably running out right now, but they should still be, a good few sort of them should still be available. I know Raphael Portrait by Bella Bergholtz. Shout out to her, by the way. Shout out to the artists, actually. I'm going to take the time to shout out these people because they worked really hard on these, and they gave us some really great art. We have The Devil Lurks Within by A Darling Mess. That I'm reading their ads, by the way. We have The Devil by Suiamina, which is the 11x17 print that Andrew was holding up earlier. And we have Raphael Portrait by Bella Bergholtz. Shout out to her. I really love that one. We have Down Come the Claws by Mystic Arts. Also did some art for George Taylor, Roland, if you don't know. And we have Raphael by Roniak. Also incredible work from all of them. I am so envious of these guys. They draw really, really well. Yes, artists are the MVP. Absolutely. Would you or her romance? My girlfriend might. I probably wouldn't. I'm too scared. Oh, Leo Moon, homie, just wants to be appreciated. That is true. I like to be the center of attention. So as you can imagine, I jumped at the chance to get here. I'm taking all the thunder away from Andrew, but I think Andrew's back here. So, Andrew, if you're back, just give me a thumbs up and I'll put you back on. What is Sag? I know, truly. How do you go about choosing the art and artist? That is usually up to the talent. Most of the time, the talent will get to us with people like George Taylor, for example, did a art contest. And by the way, if you don't know, I will let you guys know now. He's hosting another art contest, which means he's going to have new prints available in his store soon as well. Don't mean to take it away from Andrew, but Andrew might be getting some new ones too. I'm seeing a lot of requests for Harlep and Raphael art in a non-steamy way. And we could probably put that up, although we have VTubers on all the time and they put up stuff. I'm seeing a lot of cries for Harlep. I'll let Andrew know after this. I'll see if he wants to reach out to someone. Otherwise, our main guy, Andrew, probably look. Non-steamy set. Look, it can teeter on the line, but you know, like all I'm going to say is go to Victoria's Sunny shop. You'll see what I mean. That is the extent we can go. And I frankly don't want to go. We can't put that on social media. I'll say that. Is it possible for Harlep to not be steamy? No, absolutely not. We should get a Harlep print for him though, because I think that would be good. Problem is, we'd probably have to Archivist Campbell signing when I have a store and when I get a following. Absolutely, I'll make the company a total of $5. You guys are too kind. I would love to. How does one submit art for this? You would need to probably reach out to the talent direct or reach out to one of them. $5 is still $5. You're correct. Andrew, I can't hear you. So if you want to give me a thumbs up, if you're ready to go back on, I can put you back on the screen. All right, he's getting ready. All right, he's back. Welcome back, Andrew.
Thank you.
How was your break?
The break, yeah, it was great. I, went out, saw a movie, had dinner. Yeah, it's great.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm still kind of stumped on this. What Moon wants me to say about investing in one's goals. I'm not sure. I can't think of a Raphael quotation where he talks about that.
Look, could you please investing in one's goals? No worries.
Investing in his goals.
You could do something as Raphael, where it's like crush your enemy, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. I don't know.
Something about ambition, maybe. Excuse me.
Yes, I can't remember. There is something about ambition. Yes,
Moon, the person that you're signing for right now, Moon just says do whatever.
Do whatever. Okay,
yeah.
Moon. All right. Just all right. Okay.
Oh, we got a lot of compliments on your sweater. I will also give compliments on the sweater. It's a good looking sweater.
This sweater's warm, and yeah, it is my default sweater.
Oh, that's interesting. We'll be talking on Monday for an interview. I'm very excited.
Yes, we will. We will at. I'll check the time. Yeah, I looked it up earlier, but yeah. Here you go, Moon. It's my favorite quote. So there you go. And it kind of, sort of investing in your goals, but not really. Great. Okay. Well, they're sort of stacking up here. I don't know how many we've done.
We've done about 33 orders.
Right. Okay. So this one's for Hannah. I love your line. Is there anything duller than a loyal dog? I much prefer a cat. Meow. Could you write meow meow on the print? Thank you so much. Oh, what? Just meow meow, or do you want that line? The whole line? Well, she just says, could you write meow meow on the print? Is Hannah there?
Let's see. Hannah, are you there? Yep. The whole line, please.
The whole line. Oh, great. Okay. Is there anything duller than a loyal dog? I'm not sure for a cat. Meow. Well, meow, and then 2 more meows. I mean, you can have as many meows as you want.
I think 3 total is good. I think we don't need
3?
to go beyond.
I
don't think we don't need to go beyond 3.
$76.
Just gonna, while he's writing, just gonna say, I just saw the doodle, everybody. Incredible work. I need to shout out the handle because I want to make sure it is not Von Jeeken. I am giving you a shout out right now. That is amazing work that you're doing there. That's really funny. Can you send the print of the doodle? Sure. If I set up a store, I'll get a Campbell signing going. we'll do that at a later date. This is Andrew's day, though. I don't want to come on and steal the thunder from him. Of course. Thank you, Anna. Archivist Campbell. That's funny. How many soup jokes do I hear on a weekly basis? It's my last name, and I hear like 20 minimum. So in England, I didn't hear any, but when I moved to Chicago, I heard them regularly. I would say like 5 times a day. And that was, Andrew, I'm not sure if you're, oh, that looks great. I'll let you show that.
There it is. 3 meows. I much prefer a cat. Meow. Meow, meow. Okay, there we go, Hannah. Thank you.
All right, everyone behave. Everyone behave. You gave them what they want, and that was your biggest mistake.
So now we come to Indoc. Indoc says, Raph brings us so much joy. You absolutely smashed it. Could you please write charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one? Yeah, that's a good line. I enjoyed that. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Indoc. And this is the clause.
Taya, I'll answer your question now while he's writing. How do we choose? We reach out. We have a team of people that reach out. I think ironically, our friend Andrew reached out to Andrew most likely. And that's normally how we get these people, and they are nice enough to come on. So we are truly thankful to Andrew and the other talent, especially the Baldur's Gate talent.
Some of the other cast talked about it too. Yeah, and they sort of and then Andrew and I spoke. That's how. If you're talking about how this came about.
Yeah, people are asking how we get people, and they're like,
yeah,
people come to you, and we're like, no.
Yeah.
I used to be, weirdly enough, on that team that reached out to people, but I moved my position to this because I like being more hands-on with the talent. Man, it's almost 5 a.m. I'm fully awake. You just fall almost 5 a.m. Go to sleep, dude. What are you doing?
5 a.m.
Yeah.
5 a.m. They're ahead of us. They're ahead of us. So that's the east, right?
Must be.
Yeah.
That's the.
8 hours ahead.
Thank you for both of your time, of course. It's a fun job to have when I get to work with people like Andrew, but it is certainly a grind otherwise. Lots of organizing, lots of things that go in. Philippines represent. Shout out Philippines.
Indoc, here we are. Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. Okay. Okay. I am charmed. Thank you for your kind words, Indoc. Moving on to Natalia, but this has 2 I's. Is that actually the correct spelling? I guess.
I think we can get
Natalia.
we can get a replacement going on the next stream if that turns out to be wrong. But I would spell the way that it's written, just in case.
Yeah. Someone's messaged me on Instagram. The stream is it's gone. The stream is so far is intensely funny. Well, my dear, I'm glad you find I'm glad you find it entertaining watching me work my way through this signing. But no, I'm glad you're amused. Please write your favorite Raphael's line. Natalia says, thank you. Okay. And this is Bella's portrait. What's my favorite line? Oh, I don't think we know that. No, there are some great ones. And you're actually, what's lovely about this is you're reminding me of them. So that's rather fun. I'm reliving the lines. Yeah. We did the post on social media when we had to postpone. So I couldn't resist. What a tease! It's a little naughty, perhaps, but as it was a bit regrettable, and I hope everybody wasn't too upset. 79, yeah, okay. Not telling you.
Yeah, you guys don't start it, but you don't help either.
Natalia. What's better than a devil you don't know? There we go. Adri. It says, feel free to write whatever is your favorite funny, flirty quote. Thanks. Love your performance. Well. Well, I this is the clause.
Shout out to the thirst moderation. I am used to it, guys. Do not worry. I was the mod on Warren Cole from Call of Duty's signing, and that was far worse. Don't even worry.
What does behaving badly amount to?
So I don't like that I have to explain this to you. I apologize, but so basically your character is very oh, hang on, my buddy George Taylor's in the chat. Everyone say hi to Roland. This is your co-star George Taylor, who's in the chat right now. Andrew, say hi.
Hello, George. Hello, George. Hope you're having a good evening. Watching me signing.
All right, we've got Roland in the chat.
Nice to have your presence.
But
sorry,
behaving. No, you're fine. Behaving badly. You have a very articulate voice. You have a very suave, seductive energy, especially with like Harlip and everything like that. So people, not this chat. Everyone is. Hi, Andrew. Just popping in to say hi. I'm in a pub in Soho, says George.
Brilliant. Wish I were there. No, I mean, I'm happy here, but, I could be doing this instead. We could all be in the pub. Why aren't we all in the pub?
Yeah, this could. I should fly over.
That's my proposal for the next signing. That's probably not a good idea, Campbell, right?
Misbehaving implies that people are being. People are. I don't know how to explain this. People are being naughty. I'll say that, but they're not right now. They're on their best behavior. But it's Are you aware of the term thirsting?
Thirsting?
Yeah.
I can imagine, but I'm not entirely familiar with it.
It's just oh god, I'm trying to think of like the best way to describe this without being crass. I think you understand what I'm saying. People being thirsty. Thirsty is the term.
All right. Okay. So yeah, provoking something.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. They're hot for someone.
Coffee Walk
Yes.
says, "Don't educate him." Oh dear.
Randy, that's the word. No, you guys have been very well behaved. Don't worry. We apologize, Mr. Wincott.
Who's apologizing? What for? What have you done?
people are joking around. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Adri, funny flirty line. I've said charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. I love the way in that scene Raphael just sort of dips his eyeline a bit, you know, sizes up the. Anyway, as we're behaving. Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. Yeah. Okay, so that's 82. '87. Missy. Hi, Missy. Raphael promised we'd dine out. Is that about? I've yet to hear from him. I will be up at 4 a.m. to tune in from Australia. I'll be a very tired little mouse. Well, if you're so it's going to be early morning, very early morning, but not that early now. Probably respectful now, almost. So the special instruction is promise would dine out. I don't know what.
I think someone asked how many people are in queue. I don't know if I'm allowed to disclose like how many orders we have total, but it's a lot. I'll say that. Today we're trying to get through, if we can, about like 50, but it just depends on everyone's energy. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more, but there will be other signings. We'll be dispersing these throughout the month if we can. Excuse me, Andrew is a busy man though, so we have to work around his schedule here. He can't clear everything for the Streamily signing, unfortunately. It do be a lot. It definitely do. Oh, someone says they're working their way through all of your audiobooks.
Wow. Well, there's a lot of them. Hope you're enjoying them. It's a lot of listening. What do you want at the moment? Can I ask?
Swampy, that's a question for you. I'm on the third book of The Last King of Ostenard.
Oh, wow.
Someone asked a pretty good question. I'll wait till you're done signing, though. I don't want to distract you. How many have we done so far? I'm getting tired. Starion, we've done roughly around 40 at this point. So
Okay.
if we didn't get to you today, apologies, but we'll try and get to you next time.
So to Missy, I've written charmed to dine out, I'm sure, in more ways than one. So just put that in brackets for you. So there we are. I hope that's okay. Perhaps we can dine out lavishly. Right. This is to the mischievous little mouse. I'm enjoying our little game line, is that? But for how long can the mouse outrun the cat? We'll just have to wait and see, won't we, little mouse? Okay. So what's the quotation then?
I think what they want is I'm enjoying our little game, Lynn. But
Lynn,
for how
yeah.
long can the mouse outrun the cat? I think the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing is a quotation, isn't it? Lynn.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's Lynn, of course, yes.
Do you know your zodiac, Andrew?
My zodiac, my star sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people asking.
Well, they let them guess.
All right. They're saying they think Raphael's a Scorpio.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Why?
I don't know. I think yeah, it doesn't. No, he's not going to tell you guys. You got to guess. We're getting a lot of Leo. Definitely a lot of Leo.
This is me or Raphael?
I'm talking about you now. People think Raphael is a Scorpio. Got them Capricorn cheekbones. It's an interesting observation. What star sign is Campbell? I talked about this earlier. Scorpio. All right. Andrew, I'm going to let you do your thing. I'm going to jump off of the live again. Let me know if you need anything at all.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Here we are, the mischievous little mouse. There we go. There's that full quotation. There it is. There it is. Okay. Little mouse. Okay. So this is make it out to none. Special instructions none. What, Campbell? Sorry to. What does one do with when there is not even a dedication? I mean, do they just they just want it signed or a quotation? So can't. It's not. I suppose so.
Sorry, I'm back. For that one, just go ahead and put a signature. That's all I need.
Just a signature, no quotate, nothing.
No, just a signature. If it's no name and it's no special instruction, that means they just want a signature, and that's it.
None and none.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, perhaps I won't do anything.
Just put it to the side.
It. None. You know.
Hang on a second. I gotta take care of something. Yeah, I know, guys. The door's closed, okay? The door's gone. No, don't worry. Don't even worry about it, guys. It's funny. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay, my nun friend. Here we are. Quite sort of simple, and you know, that's it. That's all you need to say, really, isn't it? Because you know, what else is there to say? It's all been done.
Nothing, apparently.
Yeah, none.
Yeah,
I said
zilch.
none.
Campbell, do you watch anime?
Zilch,
yes, I do.
Nada, niente. Right. Okay. Jojo and the Cult of the Absolute, please! Exclamation, smiley emoji. Jojo.
You don't need to write. You do not need to write, please. They're just asking you to write that.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. Jojo and the Cult of the Absolute. Jojo and the Cult of the Absolute, please. If you can write as Raph for my D&D friends, I'll be waiting when your run-in with Strahd goes south. And that's STRAHD with a heart at the end, please. Thank you, Mr. W. Oh, that's very, thank you. No, thank you.
That person actually already drew us some fan art of this very stream. I'll put this to the camera. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already drew that. So there you go. That's from Bonjeekin. Shout out to Bonjeekin.
So
you're writing his Dungeons and You're writing his Dungeons and Dragons group right now.
Okay. Right. This is as yeah, as Raphael to the D&D friends. Yeah, I'll be waiting when running Strad goes. So yeah, okay, yeah. All right, let's get on with it. Someone says they're dying. What? Don't die.
No, they're freaking out because
so it's not really not that worth doing, really. I mean, just none. I say, just don't die.
Living.
Okay, yeah. It's only a D&D group. It's not a death cult. It's
Someone pointed this out. You're learning a lot of internet terms today.
Somebody says that.
Yeah.
Someone's got it. Yeah. Bombarded with new slang. Raphael doesn't allow us to die, someone said. Yeah. Okay, let's get on with this. Jojo and the Cult of the Absolute. Right.
I'm not explaining thirst again. I already saw the comments. Ooh, that is a good question. Andrew, you got a favorite cocktail?
Ooh. Well, I'll come to that. Let me just write this. To Jojo and the Cult of the Absolute. Please!
Please write it. If you can figure out how to write it like that, I'd say go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bubble coming out of Raphael's mouth in the, in this bit. Okay. Please! Oh, please. Oh, please! Or, subtext, enough already. Right, so do I have a favorite cocktail? My go-to would be a gin and tonic, which I was drinking in Spain, because their idea of a measure is when the bottle is empty. So they sort of say, you don't ask for a double, they just upturn the bottle, and then they go off and do something else, and the bottle's still upturned. You come back and your glass is full. No, but I recently discovered espresso martinis about a year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's a great way to round off a meal, because you don't think, have another glass of wine. They don't quite feel like that. But how about an espresso martini? So you get the espresso shot, and then you get the vodka. So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying espresso martini.
Wow.
In fact, I might go and join George in that pub in Soho in a minute.
But yeah, apparently that's George's favorite as well. Yeah. Mezcal and Negronis are good. Yeah.
I'll be waiting. But one thing I enjoy on a hot day in Spain is what they call a caña. So it's a small beer. There's no point having a large beer, because it'll be warm by the time you finish it if it's hot. So you ask for a caña, which is draft, basically. And often, but not always, in Andalusia, they give you a snack, a tapa, which literally means, to tapar is the verb to cover. So what that comes from, if anybody wondered, any Spanish tuning in, it's to cover. So the plate used to go on top of the drink. You put the plate on top of the drink with your little snack, and that was called a tapa, from tapar, to cover, because it went on top of the glass. Yeah. True story.
True story. Yeah.
Made it up.
That was pretty good.
That's true.
We're getting everyone's favorite cocktails in the chat. I see a lot of people love gin and tonic. Yeah.
Yeah. But then you got to say, okay, well, what gin? But I don't know. Are we allowed to say that?
If you're in college, it's Kirkland brand gin.
What do you drink?
If you're in college, it's Kirkland brand gin. I don't think you have this in England, but it's just like the most knockoff, horrible gin you could ever put. It's like wine in a bag level, like gin, and it tastes horrible.
Wow. But there are all these new herbal sort of gins now, these distilleries. When I was in Scotland a few years ago, I was amazed that I thought I'd be trying whiskey up there. But in fact, a lot of distilleries were making gin. And there was one place I went to, Badacro, which is a tiny place on a peninsula near a deserted beach. But there's a pub there, an inn there, and they distill Badacro gin. And you hardly need a mixer with it because it's full of all these amazing botanicals.
That's pretty cool. I went to Scotland one time. I thought it was just the land of whiskey, you know?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be trying single malts and things like that, which are great. Like Talisker from the Isle of Skye. Earthy, peaty sort of, yeah. But yeah, I was surprised that gin was available so much. Okay, finally written to Jojo and the Cult of the Absolute. Please! And I think I've got it right. I'll be waiting when your run-in with Strahd goes south. And a little heart emoji.
Strahd is a very famous D&D character.
Okay. Thank you for that. Great. Okay.
All right, there you go, Bonjikin. Shout out to you. Thank you for the fan art.
So this is Brianna Tyler.
Yes, Brianna Tyler.
97. Please. This is this one. Please write the line. What's better than W don't know? W do. On the sides where it's dark. Also, my birthday is March the 19th. I don't know what to. Brianna, happy birthday for the 19th. We're not far from that, are we?
No, we've got about a couple of weeks, yeah.
Not far away. So. On the side where it's dark, well, no, okay.
I think we'll never know Zodiac. You might one day, guys. I mean, you just got to keep guessing. I mean, when you give someone your zodiac, you are kind of just giving them your birthday as well. So, I mean, a rough range. So, probably smart that he doesn't online. But while he's writing, let's see, did you get a chance to work? Yeah, that's a pretty decent question. You get a chance to work closely with Neil Newman while recording for Baldur's Gate 3.
To work?
Yeah, for, I would assume, yeah.
Not work with, but we coincided at the studio. We bumped into each other. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
And we shared a couple of tea breaks, a couple of coffee breaks. Yeah. I've been joking. I can't remember where it came from. Yeah. Maybe Astarion and Raphael should go on holiday, like with Nail and I or something. Yeah. So that's a DLC for Larian. Yeah. It's just my whimsical idea. I'm not serious about it. We went on holiday by mistake.
Was that Neil or you?
Oh,
that was great. Don't worry about it. That looks amazing.
Okay, so anyway, I've signed up on the dark side, and I'm a big fan of the dark side, as you know. So there we are, Brian. I hope that's okay for you. Probably quite a good idea to do it on that side, really. I'll do all the others. Okay, we'll go back and we'll do. Just saying, oh, come on, just be sensible. What am I going to do with that information March the 19th? I mean, Brianna, yeah, let's.
I think they just wanted a birthday, just happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday for the 19th. Let's go out. Yeah, let's go to that pub in Soho and have espresso martinis. What do you say?
Yeah, meet up with George.
Everybody, especially you people in Australia, get here now.
George, if you're in chat still, tell us where you are right now. Let everyone know your
how
location.
Many drinks have you had?
Yeah, that's a better question.
I'll be there in 20 minutes. So this next one is Evanora or Evanora, and this is number 99. And vile heart is the quotation. Permit me to see some of your faults. Be less beautiful, less wicked, less cunning. Your beloved, Raphael. Well, there we are. There's a quotation. And this is Bella's portrait. Bella's portrait. Evanora, here we are. Vile heart, permit me to see some of your faults. Be less beautiful, less wicked, less cunning, your beloved Raphael.
I was talking to Andrew about that earlier. I thought it would be fun to have Final Act playing during this stream at some point, but yeah, I don't want to get in trouble with Wizards, so I want to make sure that's okay first because we talk to Wizards sometimes. So maybe next stream.
Is it their call?
The Larian and Wizards have a tight deal because technically Baldur's Gate is a D&D property, but also Larian's doing its own thing. So they kind of have to work hand in hand like that. So I just want to make sure Wizards won't be upset with us if we use that, or Larian at the very least.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, maybe Borislav has an opinion on that. I don't know.
No, if you would, hey, honestly, if you want to bring Borislav on stream, we will we'll happily have him.
I don't know. Okay, let's go to the next one. It's number 100. This is Alison and Evanora. Is it the same Evanora that I've just signed for? And there are no special instructions. This is the 11/7. This is the... Alison and Evanora.
People are saying they love your Borislav impression.
It's not a joke, you have to get into the music. Yes, now we're ready to go on stage. It's not a game, it's music, it's genius, it's poetry. Yes.
Beautiful word. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to strain your voice.
I said, really, Borislav? Really? How extraordinary. Let's have a cup of tea. No, I didn't. Well, we're very professional. So, there we are. Alison and Evanora. It's discreetly signed in the corner there.
Incredible work. Looks like Alison and Evanora bought 2 prints from you, so don't worry because the next one is going to be the same name.
Same thing?
Yeah. It's just going to be a different print.
So I see, yeah, you're absolutely right. 101, Alison Evanora. No special instructions. Or it's the nun again. The nun's come back.
They just need their name and that's it. How long will the stream be going for? We'll probably start wrapping up here pretty soon. I think it's getting late there, and we're getting close to 50 now, so we'll probably start wrapping up in a little bit here.
This is the last of the claws.
Got it.
So Alison and Evanora. Yeah, okay.
Legend J, I can probably answer that question for you right now. Do you know what name you wrote it under, if you're comfortable sharing that? Oh, there you go. Just let that see.
There you go. Alison over Nora.
Legend. Okay, taking a look now. Let's see how far down the list you are. Okay. Yeah, we probably won't get to you today, but if we do another stream, definitely you will there. You're not that far down the list.
Sarah. Threat. So the next one is to Sarah. And the instructions, please maybe add a little quote if at all possible, a praise using Little Mouse or a threat using Pipsqueak. Okay. Okay.
We don't have to pay for it. No, guys. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're going by VIP orders first, so like you don't have to keep paying for VIP. That just means that what we're doing right now are the VIP orders. We're doing those first, and then we are moving on to the regular orders. So we're just getting VIP out of the way first, because we promised you guys those would be done on stream, so that is what we are going to do. I am a fellow Campbell, and am I getting mine done today? Let me check how far along you are and if we have that print in stock. Most likely not, though, because I gave him all of his prints in order of what we would have today. So do not blame Andrew, blame me if he does not get his done today, because that is my doing. But I still want everyone to get their print, so that is why we're planning for more.
This is for Sarah. Charmed, I'm sure, and in more ways than one, Little Mouse.
Do we know when the next one is? We're aiming for next Saturday, but Andrew needs to take a look at his diary first and make sure that that looks good. Because again, he's a busy man, so we have to go around his schedule.
This next one is for Marinda. Hello, could I get a... It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. Please, thank you. And you were great in your role in BT3. Thank you, Marinda. Thank you. Okay, this is the poster. Marinda, yeah, right. It's the last poster in this this particular assignment. Punish 7.
Haley and Gil, this is what I'm explaining. We are doing the priorities right now. These are a list of the priorities, what we're doing right now. So these are not like, we're not doing regular orders right now. We're doing the VIP orders first. So the next stream is also going to be VIP and priority VIP interchangeable. But that's how we're doing this because we can't get all of them done today. Again, you guys, amazing, bought a lot. So it's almost 10 there. So we got to make sure that we get these done. That's why we're going to do another one next week if we can. If not next Saturday, we'll try around that. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, geez. I'm sorry, Bug. Yep. Yeah. Let me take a look. Shelby Lucas, 213. You are... I wouldn't pay attention to the number too much just because we have to skip around a lot. Because again, if we did it in order, that wouldn't include VIP orders. I know that doesn't make any sense to you guys, but that so don't fret too much about your number. But you're pretty far down the list, but I think we could probably get to you next time, especially since I will be giving Andrew more prints to go on.
To Mirinda. There we are.
There
It's a good line. I like that. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Cavalier sinner as yourself. Do you think there's a lot of cavalier sinning going on in that pub in Soho? Thank you for your kind words, Mirinda. This is to Chang. Something he would say to steal a woman's heart and her soul. My dear. My dear.
Bailey, just wanted to let you know that I saw your comment. Again, yes, it will. It's just, again, we're going through the priorities right now. So priority is assurance that you are going to get signed on stream. That is what's happening. It doesn't, like, everyone is buying priority right now. So it's not as if we can do everyone at the same time. We have to go down a list. So if we didn't get to you today, we are going to try and get to you next week or whenever we can do it next, which is looking pretty confidently like next week, but we'll see. Just keep an eye on the store. We update the dates regularly. But again, come to Streamily if you have questions. We're absolutely happy to answer.
No, Chang.
There, Chang. I think we're probably going to do, we've done Chang. We're probably going to do Jade and Dana next. And I think that's probably what we'll wrap with.
I'm not sure if we have any posters, Campbell.
Oh, we don't?
1 minute. No. No, they're the last. We haven't got any more posters.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, then we'll probably wrap a little early, but we'll have more.
In fact, I've only got one more left.
Okie doke, no worries. We'll make that the last one of today then. For Jade, right?
I can't do Jade because Jade's a poster. I'm sorry, Jade. Next time.
No, that's all
hello
good.
From Australia. Love your work. Glad you're getting the recognition you deserve and can't wait to see more from you. Well, you will next time. Yeah, so...
Oh, it's all good. So Jade and Dana, you guys are going to be top of the queue for the next signing. So we're going to start with you guys when we go next. Yeah, no, that should be good. All right. We will get a new date going soon, guys. Again, just pay attention to the shop. When we change the date, you guys should get an automatic email letting you know what the date change is. If for some reason you aren't getting that, just manually check the store. You should be able to see it. But I'm doing everything on the back end for Andrew here. So if you need an urgent question, you are free to try me on Twitter. I'm not there active a lot, so I apologize if I don't get to your question. If not, just contact customer support and they will bring it to me. But please do not bother Andrew. He's a busy man. So, all right. Yeah, Andrew, I think that's good for today. Let's pick up again next time when we've got a more complete package for you.
Okay. Thank you everybody for your company. Just looking at some of your quotations here. Some of your lines. Yeah.
Some of these are interesting for sure.
Yeah. Well, I hope you've had a good evening. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been
perfect.
Fun. We've done nearly 50, I guess. So it's a start, and yeah, let's try and figure out a time to resume.
Yeah, no, Andrew, I'll end the stream, and then you and I can discuss, and then I will. Don't like Campbell. What'd I do? Anyway, we'll find a time to go over this and get another stream going. So, guys, be patient. We will get one to you soon. Do not worry. We're not just gonna throw them to the wayside. We're not gonna scam you. Don't worry. So, all right, guys, great spending time with you today. I'm gonna end the live. You got any final thoughts, Andrew?
My final thoughts. Thank you for your company. Thank you for your I don't know, love and dedication and support and encouragement, and for sharing this stream with me. It's been great fun. I hope when when you finally get your artwork, you're happy. And yeah, I'm sorry that there's a slight, well, we got through a bit today, but it all shall be well. All shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well.
All right.
So see you on the next one.
See you guys on the next one.
Keep enjoying the game.
Please. All right.
Forays into the house of hope.
Have a good night, guys, and have a good evening.
Good night. Good night, everybody.